Hello and welcome to Anthony's Brick Builds, and today is the day that I'm going to be reviewing a set that I've been wanting to for the longest time. Today we'll be doing a video reviewing the new Disney castle. I am so excited to build this set. It is going to be awesome. I can't wait to crack this box open and dump all the pieces out onto the table. So before we go further on in this video though, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, turn notifications on if you haven't already. Spent about $400 on this thing. Very expensive set with 4,873 pieces. Not too bad price per piece, and you include 8 minifigures, so it's definitely worth it on that price per piece wise. And definitely do when you have a promo. I did it when I had the Space Baby promo down, and there's a couple in the background right now. So it's a very exciting set, and before we go further, I'm going to put some really good Disney knowledge into this video, so it might be a little longer than my usual one, so sorry about that, but it is a lot of good knowledge. So Walt Disney World was built October 1st, 1971. That's when it opened, and it debuted the Cinderella Castle. Now, if you guys have the old Disney Castle, I believe that one debuted in 2016. It's amazing. I love that one so much. We'll be bringing that one in to do a brief comparison before I do a full comparison on the channel. We'll be doing that one, the Belle Castle that came out, I think, this April of 2025, and we'll be doing the original Disney Castle. So that's going to be exciting, but before we go further on, just have more information for this. And it's debuted a couple different schemes on it. This Disney Castle, I believe, in like the 90s. I think it was maybe 96. They did the 25th anniversary, and you know that way they made it look like cake. I'll maybe throw an image on the screen if I can find one. And then for the 50th of Walt Disney World, they painted it to look like this, which I think looks extremely good, very fairy tale-like, and I'm just so excited to build this thing. One of my favorite things with the set is that I gotta lean forward. We have sand blue across the bottom, which is my favorite Lego color by far. As you know from my Lego City, I have sand blue all over the place. So my favorite color is in this set as the bolt construction, and I immediately thought when I went to Disney World for its 50th in 2021 that they would be doing a Lego set, and lo and behold, 2.5 years later, that's what happened. So let's crack open this box and see what's inside. I've been talking for way too much, so we'll get to the unboxing real soon. Alright, so here is the Disney Castle. As you can see, I'm standing up now. So we have my special knife that I use for only opening big sets. It's very cool. It has a eagle on it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is really cool. So we will start by flipping the box to the bottom. Very big one there. Or let's see, 3 tape seals. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3. Fold the knife up so no one gets hurt. We'll put that over there. And now, time to open this bad boy. Alright, so you're greeted by the bottom by tons of bags, and let's just dump it all out. Ooh. Oh, I feel something. Oh, we got a big white box in here as well, so is that it? Let's take a look, see. That is it inside the box, so we'll fold it up like this, fold it up like this, and like this. And we'll stick the box on the ground for right now. So, we have, looks like a lot of bags right here. Lots of bags indeed, so we'll just rip this open as well. This is probably where we'll find the instruction manual and the sticker sheet. I believe it probably comes with stickers. I bet you it does. All right. Yes, look at that big thick envelope. So, dump this out now. Don't let the stuff run off the table. Wow, that is a lot of bags. I'm going to be busy. So, let's see. Now we're going to be opening the instruction booklet. I'll lay out everything in a second, but I just want to open all this stuff up on camera. So, we got lots of instruction booklets. Holy crap, there's a lot of them in here. And probably the sticker sheet is in there as well. Yes, there is. Not that bad. Not that bad with the sticker sheet unless one's hiding. Yes, there is a second one. So, there are 2 sticker sheets. And 3 massive instruction manuals. So let me sort all this and I'll come right back to you guys. Alright, so in this monstrosity of a box, we have 25 numbered sections. Remember that part? Because there are so many bags, like bag 1, we got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 bag number 1s, 2 number 2s. We got a lot of bags. So my guess is they're probably around 40 individual bags all in all. And then I did get this one extra piece that's in the box for some reason, so never had that happen before. Wanted to point that out. And now we have 3 instruction manuals. We'll get that in just 1 second. Then we have 3 large plates, a 16 by 8, another 16 by 8, and a 16 by 16. Here are the stickers. We got, looks like Maui, then we got Mushu, we got the carpet, we got Tangled, and then we got, looks like the top of the flag right there. And then we have the princesses, we got all of them right here. We got Snow White, Rapunzel, Tiana, and Cinderella right here. Then we got probably the magic mirrors, my guess. I haven't watched an Easter egg video on this in a long time, so we'll do that before my Easter egg video as well. So here's the instruction manual. Open it up. And of course, you will get a beautiful write-up on the happiest and most magical place on earth. This is my screensaver. I love this photo with the partner statue in front. They really need to make a partner statue. I've been saying that for years. They gotta make a partner statue. Like, even if it's like a Lego Disney store exclusive at like Disney park stores, that would be awesome. Right here. Look, there's so many movie references. Look at that. Snow White, Cinderella, Beauty and Beast, Sleeping Beauty, Tangled, Little Mermaid. Oh yeah, look at that. Moana, Beauty and the Beast, Sleeping Beauty, Moana again, Fantasia, Aladdin, Pocahontas. Look at all that. And then we also have some more awesome stuff right there. So we'll also be adding at the end of this video all my CMF minifigures into this thing, see how many you can hold, so that'll be fun. And then we have some more stuff right here. And then we have the man that designed this a beautiful castle. Awesome stuff. What's that time on that watch of his? I don't know, it's upside down. It looks like 10:25 a.m. That's pretty funny. And then you got another page right here, mirror, mirror on the wall, and how to lift up your model. Do not lift it up like that. Lift it up like that. So I'm going to start this build and how it could be done, hopefully pretty soon, and we'll check out the minifigures. Alright, so our first minifigure in the minifig category is Cinderella. A very nice minifigure, some great printing on her torso and dress piece. She has dual molded arms, a definite added plus, a very nice facial expression, and a very nice, I believe is also a dual molded hair piece. Extremely nicely done. Up next, we have Prince Charming. Very nice minifigure. Not too many print details on him, but that is how he looks in the movie. Double check before I film this part. Very nice printing for his shoes on the bottom of his feet. Some very nice adequate printing on his torso. A nice like little shoulder guard, like little tufts on his shoulders. That's pretty nice. Has a very nice facial expression on his head and a magnificent hairpiece. I haven't seen that one before. Up next is probably one of my favorite minifigures in this set. We have Rapunzel. Really nicely done. I love the printing on her torso and on her, especially on her dress piece. It looks fantastic. And she also has some great printing on her arms. And also, take her off the stand, is this hair piece, which is awesome. You can see we can put the flowers in her hair, which is just awesome. And then if we take this off, put this back on, and we connect this back. Yeah, this is a very nicely done minifigure. Up next, we have Finn Rider, a amazing minifigure, dual molded legs, has a belt, has his satchel, great printing on his torso, also very nice printing on his headpiece, and as well, also his hair is also very nice as well. Then we have Snow White, a very nice minifigure as well. I believe this is a one that is already out right now in 2025. I believe it's in the Snow White Cottage set. So it's not an exclusive minifigure, but it's very nice. Very nice printing on her arms, dress piece, and torso, and a nice hair piece as well. Then up next we have Prince Florian. There we go. Have to make sure that Prince Florian. Very nice printing on his torso and legs, dual mold legs with printing on top. Very nicely done. Comes with a cape and also a very nice hairpiece and facial print. Up next, we have Tiana. Very nicely done minifigure. I believe this one was in the 2023 Walt Disney CMF set, so that is always pretty cool to see another minifigure out again. And then she has some great dual molded arms, some very nice printing on her torso and dress piece, and also has a very nice facial expression. And up next, we have Prince Naveen. Very nicely done minifigure. Has some great printing on his face. His hair piece looks phenomenal. Great printing on his torso. Also has that little shoulder tuft piece, a cape, and no printing on his legs, unfortunately. Would have liked maybe some printing on his legs. All in all, some amazing minifigures, but let's check out the castle. Now, the main thing with this build is where to begin the review. There's so much awesome stuff with this. We're going to have to do a full exterior on the front and a full back section because this thing is massive, utterly massive. So we'll start at the top and work our way down. At the top, we have a very nice printed flag, and then the focus, very nicely printed flag. Some great detail going down the side with some very nice little details right here. Then we got some, a lot of details are in this build. A lot of this gold element, as you can see, there's a ton of it. I also really like this part right here. This part of the build we had is added like a little turret area. That was pretty cool. And then we have a lot of these used with these pretty cool 1x2s with the 1x1 on top in gold. But let's get that in the focus. We have the fireworks coming out the side, a fantastic addition, which the 2016 one did not. Don't worry, we'll still bring that out for a short duration. And we have some very nice printed pieces are on the other side. We have some very nice added details on the other side with some kind of teeth pieces, some more gold elements. Then we have the front where the blue of the castle is. Love this blue color, the regular bright blue. Looks fantastic. We have a little unicorn piece used here, some windows. We also have some other pieces used around here. Now, there is some parts where you have this like tan piece right here where it's not gold all the way. So it does bug me a little bit that it is like that, but I don't really care. Now, on the original castle, there was a little area right in this area. I believe it was an archer area for, what's her name? From Brave, that girl. And there were some pretty nice, like, little details in here, but this one does not have any, which is fine with me because it is mostly hidden by this ginormous clock tower right here. We have just about to strike midnight. Oh boy, watch out, Cinderella. Very nicely done around the edge of the build. My favorite color, sand blue, is used throughout this whole build. So many 1x6x5 panels. And these 1x3 little plates with a line through it, those are all printed, which is awesome. These turrets are all pretty much the same, so take a look at one, you take a look at most of them. Then we also have this one right here. There's some nice grass pieces. There's the square kind of like turret coming up. And then we also have this little spot right here. And then we got some more spots right here. We got some water. We got the main entrance gate, some awesome door pieces. This is also a printed piece, which is awesome. That also too is a printed piece right behind it. Then you can see some more added detail throughout this build, and there even is some more sand blue on this side, and also some other little pieces of foliage right here with a Pocahontas reference. So that is pretty much the outside in a nutshell, but let's take a look at the interior. Alright, so we'll start at the bottom, work our way up now. So if you guys are looking for an Easter egg video, that will be coming onto the channel extremely soon. But as you can see, we got a little taste. We got a pumpkin, Mushu. We also got a Ariel reference. We also have a sword and stone. We have all the minifigs down here for a nice little fancy waltz. Then you turn this little knob right here and the minifigs turn, which is pretty cool. And then around the sides, there's some very nice, these are unfortunately stickers, but there are some very large pieces of stickers where it does depict all the princesses that are included in this build very nicely. Then we also have a little like drinking fountain, and we have, I believe that was a Fantasia reference. There we go. And we also have these nice like drapes right here along the side, very nicely done. And then it's on jumpers, so I did lift it up a little bit so you can see these jumpers, and you just push it down so it really does stick. And if you do that, these really wobble around. It's pretty crazy. Then we have our next floor, which is all Beauty and the Beast themed. Really nice. We got Mrs. Potts, we got Chip, we got a sink, we got the stove guy, and then we got a table for Be Our Guest. And then we also have another reference right here, which is directly for Walt Disney. We take this off right here. Now, be careful if you pick it up by the front. You see that we have this right here that goes right here. It does come off a little bit. And if you take a look inside, there's a camera. Take out the camera. Look at that. It's an old school camera. And then if you put your finger in there again, we have this awesome little print piece of Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse. Get that into focus. Yeah, look how cool that is. So it's just awesome that Lego include that. Put that right there. We'll put that later in there in just a second. Then we have a Maui reference, a Aladdin, another Belle reference. We got our Rapunzel reference. We have a nice open spot right here. Then we have a Sleeping Beauty reference, a second Sleeping Beauty reference with the little needle. And then we spin this puppy around. And then we have some really ominous fire with a head poking out of it. That's a translucent minifigure head. Then we have mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Which is really cool. And then you can kind of see how these fireworks are attached. They're attached on a snot brick, studs not on top, with a little ball joint brick just pushed, or a little axle connector just pushed it right into there. And then all the way at the top, we have just a regular castle piece. So it is really nicely done. Really like the interior, and that is it. But let's do a quick side-by-side with the 2016 one. All right, I want everybody to feast their eyeballs on this. Just take it in. The 2023 Disney Castle on the left, 2016 on the right. You can't tell me that LEGO has not gotten better in the last, 7 years. It is just crazy the amount of detail differences between these two castle sets. Even though they're based off the same one from Magic Kingdom in Orlando, Florida, it is just crazy how different they are. I mean, not talking about the color scheme, but I'm talking about the brick techniques used in this one. As I was building the new one, I had a flood of old memories from me, 7, 8 years ago now, building this beauty of a castle. Just amazing set, very nostalgic for me, but we're going to be doing a full comparison on the channel very soon. I'm not going to spoil too much in this little segment, so that is pretty much it for the little comparison part, but now let's head on to the outro and my final thoughts. Thank you guys for joining me for this wonderful episode of Fantasy's Brick Build. We went over the newest and arguably might be the best Disney castle. It's incredible. I love it so much. It's just amazing. Sorry to hear thunder going on in the background. It's pouring right now, so it's a magnificent build. I love all the gold. I love the flesh tone color. A magnificent addition to this set. And also, of course, the sand blue. Incredible. Minifigures are exceptional. It is very nice. It is a little bit of a shame that I believe Tiana and Snow White are not exclusive to this set, which does stink a little bit. But definitely the best minifigures are definitely Rapunzel and Finn Rider. In my opinion, they are fantastic minifigures. Really nicely done. So that is pretty much the end of this video, guys. We went over the amazing Disney Castle. It's incredible. Stay tuned for a comparison between this one and the one from 2016. You saw from that brief clip just about 35 seconds ago how much of a difference LEGO has done. Incredible. I'm so excited to do a comparison between that. And maybe we'll do even another comparison between this one, the 2016 one, which was below the table right now, and the Belle Castle that came out later, or actually earlier this year. Very fun builds. Very excited to do comparisons on all of them. I love comparisons on the channel. I hope you guys do as well. So that's pretty much it in this video, guys. I hate to see what time is on this video when I'm done. Sorry for all those who thought it was going to be a shorter video. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a great rest of your day. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the notifications bell if you haven't already. It really does make all this stuff happen. It really does help. I really do appreciate everyone who has, and I appreciate all those who have just done it right now. I'll see you guys next one. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.